Welcome to Iliac Bay, both old and new. In early 2022, Beyond Skyrim Iliac Bay made the difficult decision to reset our Heightmap and level design. This overhaul aimed to better serve the story and lore, to offer a more realistic and immersive landscape, and to keep up with advancements in the project's design. Work on the new Heightmap has gone faster than expected, with our devs devoting many hours to revamping the region. Let's take a look at some of the improvements made in this overhaul of Hammerfell and High Rock.
One of the most crucial aspects of creating a strong player experience is having strong opening moments and views. Originally, the player crossed this bridge on a direct path into Johanna, one of the 3 cities in the mod's planned pre-release, 3 Kingdoms. In the new Heightmap, we take the player through a short journey around the coastline, offering an impressive approach to the clifftop city before finally discovering what's inside. Similarly, the roads in the old Heightmap were very direct, moving players from one settlement to another without much in between. The Heightmap reset has given us an opportunity to make our roads feel more winding and natural, with space for random encounters, farmhouses, isolated manors, and other content that makes the wilderness of Iliac Bay feel alive.
Our level design team created much of the old Heightmap using placeholder architecture, with assets taken from older modding projects reaching far as back as Morrowind. These were never intended to be final, and with our new creative vision for the world space, we no longer need them to stand in for our unique assets. Eliminating these has made the build much lighter and easier to work with, allowing us to get more work done faster. Additionally, resetting the Heightmap allowed us to clear away oddities that have been lingering in the old build, such as floating chunks of water, old 3D objects which cause crashes, and textures which did not make the transition between Legendary Edition and Special Edition very cleanly.
Resetting our Heightmap has allowed us the opportunity to rebalance the design of Iliac Bay in ways that help us improve the overall experience. Our new Heightmap now has a better distribution of settlements, dungeons, and wilderness areas. This is to help prevent issues such as areas with too many settlements where there may not be enough dungeons and other locations for the quests to properly utilise. We've also paid special attention to our border regions and biome transitions. Skyrim exemplifies a great design language, utilising valleys and mountain ridges to make each biome feel self-contained. In this vein, we've designed the new Heightmap to facilitate far better sightlines, so you won't be faced with a full view of the Alikir Desert from the fields of Daggerfall, or the snowy city of Johanna from the tundras of Faran.
Resetting Iliac Bay's Heightmap was a monumental decision, which had a lot of careful consideration behind it. The work of the original level designers and 3D artists was impressive, but resetting has pushed the project into new heights of progress and allowed us to clear away some of the issues that persisted from years past. This change, along with the tireless effort of our team, has resulted in great leaps in development. In only a year and a half, nearly all of our pre-release areas have completed level design and are entering second passes for polishing. Some areas outside of the pre-release have small biome tests, which show significant upgrades from their older designs. The area surrounding Skaven and the wastes of the Alikir Desert have never looked so diverse and realistic. A few new areas have also seen biome tests, such as the lush Tark River and the coastal village of Pothago. Working with a cleaner, leaner build has led to advancements in other areas of Iliac Bay as well. We can now boast our first implemented and voiced NPCs, implemented quests, new weathers, new weapons, and other steps towards making this gorgeous landscape playable. 2022 was a new beginning for Iliac Bay, and so far 2023 has far exceeded our expectations. We still have a long way to go, but we hope to bring you the High Rock and Hammerfell you've been waiting for very soon. And if you'd like to contribute to that effort, Iliac Bay is currently looking for new 3D artists, level designers, animators, implementers, and sound designers. Stay tuned as I take you through our most developed area to date, the Abecean Isles of Herne and Cespar. Welcome to the island of Herne. This northernmost island in the Abecean was once the capital of the Regatta, now reduced to a humble village. We are exploring this land with a Breton character, wearing the Bredic leather armor set and surrounded by new clutter items that help flesh out the nautical side of the Abecean. Let's take a look around. Scarabs are just one of the diverse range of living ingredients we've added to Iliac Bay, which help us to portray the vibrant ecology of the Isles. Alongside that, we are particularly proud of our hanging gourds, complete with physics and sound effects, thanks to Dan P for those. We now enter the village of Herne, what is left of the warriors who made a pact to protect the island in perpetuity. They worship Tava, the god of winds who led the regatta to Herne. While we are still working on new clothing items for our characters, we have implemented many NPCs with full dialogue trees, though not all of them are happy to see you. Work has begun on interior level design for the Isles, such as this hut for the village blacksmith. There are a number of new assets here, such as the new cooking pot, chest, rug, various food items, dressers and drawers, and other elements that bring the homes of our NPCs to life. Let's have a word with Hamal, the blacksmith who owns the house. He is wearing our Ite, or chieftain, armor set. Hamal is not Ite when you first enter Herne, but is one of the candidates players can support during a pivotal quest for the village's future. The common usage of the Yoku language in this dialogue is one of the reasons we have chosen not to utilize AI voice generation. Thankfully, Hamal is nice enough to allow us to take a few things, and utilize our new anvil for Hammerfell to make something to protect ourselves. A machete. Perfect. Well, let's see what else this island has in store. What is that? Oh! I'll show you for sneaking up on me. Ooh. Goblins in Hammerfell can be particularly aggressive, and very dangerous in large numbers. Thankfully, this one chose to attack alone. Let's skip down the path a bit. Now, what have we here? Someone's left a perfectly good shovel behind. Well, I think we can put that to good use. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's find someone to use it on. This looks like a good spot to test out our new friend. Bloodhorkers have been attempting to expand their territory into Hammerfell, as expressed in dialogue from Skyrim. However, they are only one of the many pirate crews and bands of brigands vying for territory on these tiny islands.
Race to your own kind! Lucky hit!
Several of them are still after us, so we'll just take a few things and make a quick getaway. That will do nicely.
I'll carve you into pieces!
Water walking is particularly useful on the Abecean, both as a means of escape and traversing. Of course, the sea holds dangers of its own. Dregs, sharks, slaughterfish, and fearsome nereids hunt above and below the waves, so keep your wits about you. Thankfully, it seems like we found a peaceful port in this storm, with a few more NPCs to speak to. Let's pay a quick visit to the nearby village of Chora that she mentioned. Chora is not in as developed of a state as Eco Herne, but it still has many NPCs with full dialogue trees to speak to. And in contrast to Eco Herne, Chora has a living Ite. Chora is dedicated to Onsi, the Bone Shaver, who gave Redguards the measurements and techniques to make perfect curved blades. Their craftsmanship is unmatched on the Isles, and on much of mainland Hammerfell. And finally, we have our first fully implemented and voiced quest.
Well, well. Do you believe in fate, stranger? Because I am starting to. You don't have the smell of an islander on you, so you must be like me. An outsider trying to make something out of their time here. That you do not already know of me bodes well. I have hit a snag, one might say. My name is Zauril. Perhaps you can assist me with a small issue. I came here with a few trusted men. We were led to believe it was abandoned. It is not. Now I am alone and have a small, very small, ghoul problem. Preferably, I want someone else to deal with them, but the only locals I've seen are children, who mostly come to throw rocks at the fort. You have my thanks. I have barricaded the inside entrance. Do what you must to get through. If you do not return, I will assume the worst. The Abecean swallows the unwise. Stay safe.
Because we are a Bredic character with some aptitude for magic, we have an extra trick up our sleeve to help us in this situation. Here they come! Our little snow ray friend is really pulling their weight. Oh no, you don't. Alright, now it's just you and me. Hey, get back here! That was a harrowing fight. We'll take a few unique items from the ghoul's corpse and head back to Zaurir to tell him of our success.
You return. A good sign. Well, now that the ghouls are gone, you may have this. I will collect my crew. You should return to us after we have had time. I may have a greater reward.
And much like Zaurir, Iliac Bay will have greater rewards in time. This year has been incredibly productive for the project, and that momentum shows no signs of slowing. So stay tuned as we continue to polish these areas and more. From all of us at Iliac Bay, thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of Creation ModCon 2023.